Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to our Paul, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Makakadash, Kal Hallelujah, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Makakadash. That's the nation Hebrew, send all praises to Yahweh, in the name of Yahushai, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Yahweh is the correct name for the God of the Bible, who the world ignorant called Jehovah, God, or Yahweh. His son's true name in Hebrew is Yahushai, who the world ignorant called Jesus Christ. The true name for the God of the Bible in Hebrew is Yahweh. His son's true name in Hebrew is Yahushai. I want to give the honors to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and shalom to all the brothers and out there pushing this word in sincerity and in truth, to all that believe in this gospel. Shalom. Brother Zach from Camp James, Jamaica. I was in this lesson being an edifying one until like out there. I just want to touch on the topic of us coming to the studio, supposed to being fashioned after Yahweh Shem Yahushai, basically being new, man, as scripture said, a new person. We are not shed the old ways, thoughts that we had, mindset, behaviors supposed to be changed and fashioned after how basically scripture says we're supposed to live. Imagine this is an exaltation unto the hopeful like out there. I want to start with 2 Corinthians chapter 5 and verse 16. It says, Wherefore, henceforth, know we no man after the flesh. Yea, though we have known Yahushai after the flesh, yet now henceforth know we him no more. Therefore, if any man be in Yahushai, he is a new creature. Old things are passed away. Behold, all things are become new. So we come into the studio, become new persons, supposed to be, changing, being fashioned daily after the ways of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And by that, we basically become a new person. Now, the scripture ever said even other people supposed to be seeing the changes, This is 1 Peter chapter 4 verse 1. For as much then as Yahushua had suffered for us in the flesh, arm yourselves likewise with the same mind. For he that had suffered in the flesh had ceased from sin, and the sin lusted unto envy. The flesh lusted unto envy, which go back to sin, and resisting the flesh desires, resisting certain, messed up desires of the flesh, will lead to that, you suffer. Right? That's why Paul said what? Him keep him body in subjection, right? What is necessary. And also to get the other precept as well in Colossians. So mortify your members. Right, that's you suffering in the flesh. Right. So basically the scripture says what? Though the outward man perish. Let's just get these precepts real quick. The thing is, change is uncomfortable. It's not necessarily always going to be, a joyous thing. Right? You feel pain, but nevertheless, it's all necessary. And that's what a lot of people shy away from. The pain of change. Growing pain. This is 2 Corinthians 4 and verse 16. It says, For which cause we fear not, but though our outward man perish, which is the flesh, yet the inward man is renewed day by day, and the inward man going back to what? Your spirit. Your spirit's supposed to grow and learn. Because an idea we brought nothing in this world, and it's sure we can bring nothing out. Is in the flesh and blood shall not inherit the kingdom of heaven. Spirit is what going to inherit the blessing. This flesh going to be destroyed. So you shouldn't even be, we shouldn't even be paying that much attention, you know. Right. Let's get the Colossians as well. Colossians 3 verse 1. If ye then be risen, or the risen is the new person, that's the agreement we went into. Saying, hey, now we're going to follow Yahweh Shai wherever you go it, you know, right? And put aside our own thoughts, our own feelings, our own desire, right? No matter no more. Because the word, it has led us to death. Now the new man is seeking life. And the only way we can get that is basically fashioning our ways after Yahweh Shem Yahushai. So it says, if ye then be risen with Yahushai, seek those things which are above, where Yahushai sitteth on the right hand of Yahweh. Set your affection on things above, not on things on the earth. So affection or desire, right, supposed to be now set on heavenly things, no longer on things on the earth, yo. So we desire the kingdom, we desire righteousness, we desire, a house upon a hill. You're not saying if you can build a house upon a hill, don't do it. If you most bless with some, shekels, but our mindset is supposed to be hell bent on, to make some money in the society, so we can, skate on the toll of house upon the hill, live comfortably in Egypt, and build and grow. No, our affections here is in the kingdom where we discuss about having palace, you know, changing these bodies, being righteous, right? Having basically the nation of Israel set upon high, ruling these nations, and being one with our poor, being righteous, as written, our people shall be all righteous. These are things we set with affections on now, and that's being a new man. We no longer think as a slave. Talk to the average year, their mindset is to basically continue in Babylon. Our mindset now is to basically, as written, the captive exile hasteneth that he may be loosed. We are seek freedom. He says, set your affection on things above, not on things on the earth. For ye are dead, and your life is hid with Yahushua and Yahweh. When Yahushua, who is our life, shall appear, then shall ye also appear with him in glory. Mortify therefore your members which are upon the earth, fornication, uncleanness. Right, so fornication go back to adultery. Woman of a man, basically they were alone. You see me? But the former man would actually, want to deal with our same way. No, we know better. No, come to Yahweh Shem Shai. You know, we no longer act upon those things. Uncleanness, inordinate affection, and when you pre inordinate affection, basically, wrong sexual desires, like you can't even put sex on the Sabbath on that. It's just evil concupiscence. And covetousness, which is idolatry, right? So we basically put off these things. It says, for which things saith the wrath of Yahweh cometh on the children of disobedience, in the which he also walked some time when he lived in them. So we were walking like that. We were a part of the world. We were void of understanding, But now we get understanding here is supposed to be changing our life. Says, but no, he also put off all these: anger, wrath, malice, blasphemy, filthy communication out of your mouth. So no, we don't run joke about Batman. We don't run joke about idolatry. Just to give some example, that what I mean by filthy communication. In our year we talk about anything when basically go against the scriptures. We are defenders of the scriptures, of the gospel, right? And it's keep about wrath, so we basically put off a hot mind, Scripture speaks about give place for art, for the law. The scripture even say be hungry and say not. So now we learn to basically be humble. Take the low, right? Being meek. These things are things that we desire and a fashion of life of tide. That's why scripture say we're supposed to examine ourselves whether we're in the faith. So we check scriptures, and look in the mirror. Alright, this need to get shaped more, this need to fix, you know. He says lie not one to another. So now we'll be honest with you, with brother. The brother this or this, So seeing that he have put off the old man with his deeds. So the old man is a liar, the old man is an adulterer, the old man is an idolater. Right? The old man used to yam pork, the old man used to yam shrimp, the old man, used to go church. The whole man was a Rasta man. The whole man, was a nigger. No, we're no longer these things. You see me? No, we drop them. And now we're an Israelite, an Hebrew Israelite. And at that, God's willing will be a prophet of Yahweh Shem Shai. So now we are supposed to behave, as sons of Yahweh Shem Shai. Okay, that's how we believe we are. It says, and have put on the new man, which is renewed in knowledge after the image of him that created him. So now we basically fashioned, in knowledge. Now we have sense. Now we know better. It's like you're blind or your eyes closed, and you're basically a finger in some, some filth where you don't know about. I try to find out. But as soon as you hear open and you saw that, oh shit, you go wash your hand and clean up, what they saw, you know. And that's us, putting off these things. And it's a daily thing, cause sometimes you work on some things like your hunger, you see me. I'm not saying being hungry is wrong, but it's supposed to be hungry and saying not, guys. Scripture say what? Surely oppression make a wise man mad. So we're going to be pissed off. What is what we do when we get pissed off? Once upon a time we used to fight. Once upon a time we used to let people have it. Now more composed. Now certain things are supposed to even piss you off like it once was. Knowing the will of Yahweh Shem Shai. Back to 1 Peter chapter 4 and now verse 2, it says that he no longer should live the rest of his time in the flesh to the lust of men, but to the will of Yahweh. So now, at current time what we have in this body is now to the will of Yahweh Shem Shai to the best of our ability. No longer seek to please ourselves, but seek to please our powers as written our duty, serve, fear the Most High, and keep his commandments, not to live after our feelings. Our feelings got us destroyed. It says, for the time past of our life may suffice us to have wrought the will of the Gentiles, when we walked in lasciviousness, lust, excess of wine, revelings, banquetings, and abominable idolatry. So at one point, some brothers was from party from weekend back to weekend, Right, but now we drop them something. No more clubbing, for the most part. Not saying if a brother got one pub or one lounge or whatever, you're wrong. But you don't know Jake for them philosophy of a drink and, intoxicated and behave like headless chicken. No, we can't do that no more. We had our time and we say we're that's just basically vain and stupid. It says wherein they think it strange that ye run not with them to the same excess of riot, speaking evil of you. Say, but people supposed to look as a man. I read that change. So they may chat shit, but the point is that the change is supposed to be evident, right? Wherein certain things they just don't do no more. And we're supposed to have a royal mindset as well. Peasants do certain things. Kings act differently. And I know that one thing, brothers, the scripture say when we get this truth, it's sweet in our mouth. Say, hey, we are sons of the Most High, So kings or princes, right? Royalties, no, no indulge in certain things, as the commoners do. And that's something we have to basically take in mind as well. We have a different class. You'll also be of the first fruit, right? So with that, hope this is edifying to you like out there. Giving our praises to our poor Yahweh, Shem Shai, Shem Kakadash, the honors unto elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the full leg. Shalom.